过来啊！ 喂，12345，12345。高医师，听见我说话了吗？高医师，一会儿有人说话就好，这个音乐环境音会过滤掉。 这么轻，动爱不轻。刘议员。
我们提醒一下在门口的贵宾请赶快入内，因为我们的开幕式呢马上开始了，谢谢。All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start, just want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers here, grandfathers here, father-to-be, and enjoy your lovely day. And it's really my honor to celebrate such a special day with everybody here, and also to celebrate the TCM and Acupuncture development in British Columbia, Canada. 各位贵宾，大家晚上好！非常感谢呢出席2023第三届世界中医药针灸文化周的开幕式。我是来自凤凰卫视的主持人吴静。So once again, just want to take 2 seconds to introduce myself, just in case you missed this afternoon's forum. My name is Lisa Wu, host from Phoenix TV, Canada, and really my honor to be part of this such a historic moment with everyone. Before we start, we just wanted to acknowledge we are here gathered together on the traditional and unceded territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. We're very grateful to the stewards of these territories where we work, live, and play. 那么继去年成功的举办了第2届世界中医药针灸文化周之后呢，今年加拿大中医之家和加拿大华人联合总会以及加拿大粤商总会联手举办第3届世界中医药针灸文化周。那么本届文化周的主题呢是守正创新引领发展，也是旨在通过这次活动可以更好的继承以及坚守正统的中医药文化，推广和传播高效的中医药精华，并且在遵循中医药发展规律的基础之上，因地制宜的利用外部的有利环境，不断的融合创新，以加快改进和完善发展模式，最终呢推动中医药的产业在海外的蓬勃发展，为当地的民众提供优质和高效的中医针灸服务。Just to share a little bit of background information with everybody here tonight, and thank you to the co-hosts, the home of Canadian Traditional Chinese Medicine Society, and also the Canadian Community Service Association, and together with the venue provider, Canton Chamber of Commerce Canada, we are here to mark the opening ceremony for the 2023 World TCM and Acupuncture's Culture Week. And this year's Culture Week theme is staying true to tradition while innovating and leading development of the profession. So the aim is to better inherit and adhere to the classical orthodox culture of traditional Chinese medicine, to promote and disseminate the essence of TCM philosophy, creating favorable environment to continuously integrate innovation, accelerating improvement and the perfection of the profession, both in Canada and internationally. So now I would like to take this moment to ask all the guests, can you please all arise? 好，接下来呢，我想请我们所有的贵宾请起立。The National Anthem of Canada， 奏加拿大国歌。 邀请2023第三届世界中医药针灸文化周组委会主席、共同主席、加拿大中医之家创始人、天一针法创始人李荣刚博士代表主办方发言。Now we would like to invite Dr. Li Ronggang, the chair of the 2023 World TCM and Acupuncture Culture Week Organizing Committee, also the founder of Home of the Canadian TCM Society and a founder for Acusera, to give us the opening speech.
谢谢。尊敬的各位领导、各位嘉宾、女士们、先生们，国大会的诺文 everyone， 大家下午好。今天我怀着万分感恩和激动的心情宣布，第三届世界中医药针灸文化周正式开幕。Today, with deep gratitude and excitement, I'm pleased to announce the opening ceremony of the third World TCM and Acupuncture Week is officially commencing. 首先，请允许我代表主办方向出席本次活动的各位领导嘉宾及来自世界各地的中医、西医专家同道们表示热烈的欢迎。First, behalf of the organizers, I extend the warm welcome to the leaders, guests, and experts in traditional Chinese medicine and Western medicine from around the world who are attending this event. 第三届文化周自筹办以来，得到了加拿大三级政府、刘志明国医大使团队、韦贵康国医大使团队、加拿大西界的领导、专家教授，全球近50多个国家和地区及 BC 省中医界的鼎力支持与帮助。在此，我代表主办方和组委会对你们表示衷心的感谢和崇高的敬意。Since the preparation of the third Cultural Week, we have received strong support and assistance from the third levels of the Canadian government. The team of Grand Master Liu Zhiming in TCM, the team of the Grand Master Wei Guikang in TCM, leaders and expert professors in the Canadian Western medicine community, as well as the support from over 50 countries and regions around the world. On behalf of the organizer and the organizing committee, I express sincere gratitude and deep respect to all of you. 千百年来，中医药针灸为全人类的健康做出了重要的贡献，为更好的弘扬中医药针灸文化，促进中医药针灸更优质高效的服务公众健康。我们举办第三届世界中医药针灸文化周，它不仅仅是一次学习活动，也是一场面对广大民众的大型中医文化、中医科普活动。For thousands of the years, traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture has made significant contributions to the health of all humanity. In order to better promote the culture of the TCM acupuncture and facilitating this high quality and efficient service to the public health, we are organizing the third World Traditional Chinese Medicine Acupuncture Culture Week. This event is not only academic conference, but also large-scale promotion of the TCM culture and popularization of TCM knowledge aimed towards general public. 最后，再一次感谢大家对本次文化周的大力支持和帮助，预祝本次文化周圆满成功，祝大家 身体健康，万事如意。谢谢。Once again, this cultural week, we wish the event great success. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Thank you. This year's event, we have received congratulation letters and appreciation certificate from representatives from 3 levels of Canadian government, also from the Chinese Consulate General in Vancouver. And we have received numerous letters from Prime Minister, Consul General Yang Shu, MP Wilson Miao, and of course Minister of Municipal Affairs, Ms. An Kong, and MLA George Chow, MLA Henry Yao, MLA Michael Lee, and MLA Teresa Ward. Also, we have the letters from the Minister of Post-Secondary Education and Future Skills, Ms. Selena Robbins, Mr. Andrew Mercier, the Minister of State, Vancouver City Councillor Nancy Zhou. So I'm going to read maybe 3 of them, which none of them are able to make it tonight. So I'll just read out the letters. The first one is from the Prime Minister's office. Dear friends, I'm pleased to extend my warmest greetings to everyone taking part in the 2023 World Traditional Chinese Medicine and Acupuncture Culture Week. This event provides researchers, practitioners in the field of traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture a forum in which to share their knowledge and best practice. I'm certain that many events centered on this year's theme, staying true to tradition while innovating and leading development of the profession, will prove to be both insightful and rewarding. I would like to thank the organizers for putting together an informative and stimulative program for everyone in attendance. You can take pride in your commitment to supporting education and professional development in the field. Please accept my best wishes for productive and engaging experience. Sincerely, the Right Honorable Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada. And also, I think I forgot to mention, we also have the congratulations letter from Senator Yonda Martin. I knew you were going to make a speech, so I think I saved you to the most important timing. 我们同时呢还有收到来自中华人民共和国驻温哥华总领事杨舒总领事的贺信。那他在贺词中呢祝贺2023年第3届世界中医药针灸文化周活动圆满成功。Another letter we received from MP Wilson Miao, dear home of Canadian TCM Society. I would like to extend my warmest greetings to everyone at the opening ceremony of the 3rd World TCM and Acupuncture Culture Week. The theme of this Culture Week, staying true to tradition while innovating and leading development of the profession, is an inspiring and important one. Traditional Chinese medicine has a rich history and culture, and it's important that we continue to promote and disseminate its essence. I would like to commend the home of Canadian TCM Society and the co-host organization, Canadian Community Service Association, for their efforts in organizing this event. Your dedication and hard work are truly appreciated. I wish you all a successful and productive conference. Sincerely, Wilson Miao, Member of Parliament for Richmond Centre. Now, I think we're going to bring our guests online. They're currently in China, sharing this memorable moment with everyone. 好，那接下来呢，我们要请大家关注的是，我们现在已经在线上等待了一段时间了，我们的一位贵宾他是以视频的方式。好，我想我们观众朋友应该可以看到了。好，那么我们接下来为我们在线上致辞的呢是第3届世界中医药针灸文化周主席。国际欧亚科学院院士、世界针灸学会的联合会会长刘宝岩教授，那么他会在线上为我们致辞。So coming up, linking with everybody via video is Professor Liu Baoyan. He's the chair of the 3rd World TCM and Acupuncture Culture Week. the Fellow of the International Eurasian Academy of Science, President of World Federation of Acupuncture Moxibustion Society. Here comes Professor Liu. 好，刘教授。
您的声音没打开。
刘教授，您的声音我们听不到您的声音。刘教授，我们听不到您的声音。我给他写一下。现场声音没有开。你可以在 chat， 你可以在 chat， 不知道啊？你是看是我们的问题，还是下一个？或者我先请。咱这边声音没有，下别台。
能听到吗？可以听。
现在听到您声音了，说吧。
可以了吗？好了，那我开始啊。好。Distinguished guests and colleagues in the field of traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture and massage. On occasional week of TCM, first of all, please allow me, on behalf of the World Federation of Acupuncture and Massage Societies, to extend a warm welcome to all of you. More congratulations on the convening of the conference. I would like to pay high tribute to all of my colleagues for the active promotion of acupuncture and massage in the traditional Chinese medicine. The traditional Chinese medicine is the key to unlocking the treasure trove of the Chinese civilization. It has now entered the world and has been promoted and applied in the 196 countries. Chinese medicine, acupuncture, and massage is not only the powerful means to sanitize human affairs, but also a cultural concept that permeates the show, which can be see everywhere in the people's daily life. The health cognition of the TCM is different from the disease medicine system, based on the material science and guided by knowledge. It's a human-centered, problem-oriented health medicine system. It's innovated through the intelligence through the differentiation and personalization adjustment, and has many advantages such as simply safety, safety and effectiveness. As the subject technique, data science, and information science of the TCM are increasingly improved and widely applied, the potential of the TCM will be more fully realized, and the advantage and characteristic will become more prominent, and traditional Chinese medicine culture will become the subject of the modern health medicine. The World Acupuncture Federation has 264 group members from the 70 countries. Since its establishment more than 30 years ago, it has always been committed to promoting understanding and cooperation between the international acupuncture and the massage community, promoting whatever scientific and academic so far, it has held more than 40 World Acupuncture and Massage academic conference, and the conference in November this year. The World Federation of Acupuncture Massage Society 2023 International Acupuncture and Massage Academic Conference will be held in Bangkok, Thailand. This conference is co-sponsored by the World Federation of Acupuncture and Massage of traditional Chinese medicine. The theme of the conference is inheriting essence, promoting the innovative development of the acupuncture and massage in traditional Chinese medicine. It's proposed to invite academicians, the top experts in the field of the Chinese medicine, acupuncture, and massage, and integrated traditional and Western medicine to make academic reports. Officials from the World Health Organization, International Organization for Standard of the other institution leaders from the National Administration of the Traditional Chinese Medicine of China and the Minister of the Health of the Thailand will attend the meeting and shared the relevant information. I hope to meet you offline at the 2023 International Acupuncture and Massage Academic Conference in Thailand. Acupuncture and massage colleagues Also, acupuncture and massage has taken the lead in the internationalization, the localization, modernization, and acupuncture and massage like acupuncture around the world are developing rapidly, and acupuncture and massage has begun to enter the mainstream medical system. But the development is very uneven, and we still face various challenges. It's hoped that the third Chinese medicine, acupuncture and massage, the Culture Week, will enable more people to understanding and apply Chinese medicine acupuncture. It's hoped that acupuncture and massage colleagues will be confident patients and have a sense of the mission of the agenda. The World Acupuncture Federation is there to work to make more the better integration of Chinese medicine acupuncture into the medical system of the countries around the world. The playing its unique role in the promoting health and the building community of human health. Wishing the Culture Week a complete success. Wishing everyone harmony, happiness, and all the best. Thank you all. Thank you.
好的，谢谢我们刘宝岩教授。我也想再次提醒一下，在线上的我们各位贵宾啊，因为时间的限制，所以麻烦请我们在线上的各位贵宾呢，可以把您的这个发言时间控制在2分钟以内啊，谢谢。好，那接下来呢，我们要邀请加拿大国会参议员Senator Yana Martin to say a few words。好，那请我们的参议员。
The fellow dignitaries and everybody that's gathered here. I'll be brief. I'm here to, first of all, bring greetings on behalf of the Senate of Canada and the Parliament of Canada, since I'm the only federal representative, to say how important today is for the 2023 TCM Acupuncture Week. I had the opportunity to work with about 12 years ago to make sure that all the practitioners would have GST, HST exemption. Canadian Health, you complement the Western system, and through your practice, you allow people to become healthier, more balanced. So I'm just here to pay respect to all of the practitioners and to say thank you for keeping so many people balanced in their lives, and that hopefully we will continue to create better health for Canadians. And you have my promise to work with the current president, Dr. Lee, Ronggang Lee, and the association across Canada to continue to bring your practice up to par with Western medicine. So thank you for all that you do, and I am going to ask my provincial counterparts, whatever we can do to support the practitioners will be great for Canada. So congratulations on this week. Thank you. Merci.
Thank you very much, Senator. Thank you. I think we had a lot of discussion in terms of legislation this afternoon. They would love to hear from you, representing the Senate, the Parliament, and of course coming up, we're going to hear from the Minister of Municipal Affairs, Ann Kang, with also MLA Harry Yao for Richmond Town Centre and MLA George Xiao for Vancouver Fraserview. I believe they have several guests going to present. Here you go.
Thank you. I love the flowers, so I'm going to stand right in front of the flowers. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Ann Kang. 我是康安里本纳比省议员. I'm also the Minister for Municipal Affairs. And with me are my colleagues, MLA Henry Yao and MLA George Xiao. And I think briefly, my brother, MLA Michael Lee, will be speaking. And so I also bring greetings on behalf of our Premier, David Eby. As well, I have also brought gifts, certificates from MP Peter Julian, who really wishes to be here today, but he is back at the Parliament, and so he's unable to be with us today. So I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are on the beautiful and unceded territories of the Coast Salish Nations, the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh. And also to recognize in the audience today, Dr. Miles, who I've worked with and learned a lot on the intersection of TCM and also the holistic medicine of First Nations. I would also like to recognize that today is our first in-person gathering, and what a large crowd we have. I recognize many of the TCM doctors over the world as we celebrated TCM Week for the past 3 years online because of the pandemic. And I want to use this opportunity to thank the Chinese Canadian community during the pandemic and for donating protective equipment, the PPE, at the onset of pandemic. And many organizations work to promote anti-racism awareness through programmings and festivals, and also communities offering programs to keep seniors active and healthy. And part of that community is the.
但是我觉得很奇怪，为什么我这边听到有声，但是嘉宾刚才说。
As many of you know, I am a person of passion.
我也是看你。
And a person of action, and so is my leader, David Eby. In my previous role as Parliamentary Secretary for Seniors, I worked with the BC government and with local TCM groups to promote traditional Chinese medicine and to make TCM more very strong role in making recommendations to the Minister of Health to develop a training institution to improve the quality of care and to build a professionalism and capacity to TCM providers. And as Minister for Advanced Education previously, I continue to support the endeavors of KU, so Kwantlen Polytechnic University, to offer TCM programs to public institutions, and we continue on that endeavor today. In addition, we are proud to be part of a government that included acupuncture in the list of pre-authorized treatments offered by ICBC in 2019, and that was a big milestone for us as well. So with authorized providers included registered acupuncturists, TCM practitioners, and doctors of TCM. During times of challenges when the federal government ended funding for Chinese translated exams, our BC and DP government stepped in to support and provided a $175,000 grant funding in order to allow TCM students in BC to continue to write their exams in Mandarin. And that's why we feel that it's more important than ever to celebrate the health cultivation and life fulfillment that's possible under traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture to foster multicultural understanding. And so that's why on behalf of our provincial government today, we are presenting a proclamation to celebrate the World TCM Acupuncture. So I would like to invite Professor Li Ronggam to come and receive this proclamation.
有请我们李教授，这是一个非常大的一个荣耀，来自省政府的认可，我们中医药针灸文化周，那么也把这一周呢是特别在 BC 省定为中医药针灸文化周，这也是第一次也是创造历史。也感谢康厅长，也恭喜我们所有的中医药业界的，还有感谢我们李博士和我们所有的组委会的成员，感谢你们。
Good afternoon, everyone. I don't need to speak because Minister Kang said everything that we have to say. And I got my photo taken, so that's good enough. And I just want to thank Dr. Lee and all the organizers here for organizing this. You know, the CCSA and the home of the TCM, as well as the host of the physical location we're in, the Canton Chamber of Commerce. Thank you very much. And we, as the government, value TCM and will do everything we can to support TCM. Thank you.
谢谢大家，我知道我们的客户还有我们的好朋友就是说你讲完话了，所以也不废话不多说，我们就祝中医世界中医药还有针灸的文化周圆满成功，谢谢大家。
好，谢谢，好，谢谢我们康厅长，也谢谢我们周议员，也谢谢我们姚议员。那既然刚才康厅长说他的 Big Brother 在这里，那我接下来就邀请你的 Big Brother 上台来啊，我想也是我们大家的老朋友了，我们的省议员李耀华先生。Now coming up the MLA for Vancouver Langara, my colleague, he's going to say a few words.
大家晚上好，我是李耀华，温哥华兰加的省议员。I want to thank my good friend Dr. Lee for inviting me to join this important gathering here today to celebrate and recognize World TCM Cultural Appreciation Week for acupuncture and TCM. I am very happy that Dr. Lee has one of his great organizations and facilities in my constituency of Vancouver Langara on Granville Street and 64th. And also to welcome my colleagues from the government here and my good friend Senator Yona Martin as well. I will say that, of course, we are speaking here today on the territory of the Musqueam peoples, and we recognize just as Minister Kang recognized the good work of Dr. Miles. I'm actually going to one of your areas of focus in the interior tomorrow night for Tuesday. So, but I appreciate the recognition of traditional indigenous medicines and culture is very important to our province, and there's a lot of similar recognition that as we continue to have a stronger path towards reconciliation with the first peoples of our country and our province, that there's many good understandings and supports for understanding the importance of Chinese traditional medicine. I know when my grandmother came from Hong Kong in the mid-1970s and my father in 1953 before her, that they understand the importance of Chinese culture and try to teach myself the importance of this. And just as Senator Martin talked about, the combination of Western medicine with traditional Chinese medicine, I think there's a lot of power to that. And as we continue with all of the good practitioners here, with Dr. Lee, Dr. Miles, for example, there's a lot of good work that can be done together. So I hope that your discussions today were very beneficial to create more understanding. I know that both Senator Martin and the members of government here will take back thoughts and considerations in terms of legislative change. We understand, of course, on behalf of Kevin Falcon, the leader of the BC United Caucus, my good friend Teresa Watt, who also provided a greeting letter, as I understand, the MLA for Richmond North Center, who's also the shadow minister for anti-racism and multiculturalism, the importance of finding that cultural harmony here in our province, and the importance of also ensuring that those who are learning traditional Chinese medicine can take those certification exams in Mandarin. We understand that the concerns that arose around that, for example, we certainly supported that. I know Teresa was very strong in advocating to ensure that that examination would take place in a continued way in Mandarin. So I think that that is a good understanding of how we need to work together to support all of the efforts in terms of the programs, the schools, the recognition, the teaching of traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture here in our province. I look forward to continuing working with you as you go forward, and we'll recognize also my good friends here from CCSA, Harris New, as well as the Canton China organization that we're here. This is also in my riding of Vancouver-Langara. Very proud to have you all visit here and welcome you back to all the great friendship for all of the good organizations here in our community. 谢谢大家. Thank you. Oh, and I do have a presentation as well for Dr. Lee, just a certificate of appreciation to recognize your dedication and hard work in advocating for TCM in our province. Obviously the home of Canadian Traditional Chinese Medicine Society as well. And we hope that with all of this good work, we can all work together to contribute to the well-being and maintaining good health here in BC. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. 好，那我们李耀华沈议员呢，他同时他刚才说他也是原住民关系的影子厅长，他也特别送来了一个感谢状啊，也请我们李荣刚主席呢然后他刚才也代表呢另外一位多元文化的影子厅的曲杰斌也给大家送上了祝福，也感谢在推动呢中医药走向国际，在加拿大发展做出的贡献。Thank you, Michael. Must feel really special to have this in your riding, right? Talking to all your voters, potential voters. Great. Thank you. So next, we would like to invite Ms. Catherine Yuan, the Principal Consultant for Western Canada for Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office, Toronto, to say a few words. 好，那接下来让我们邀请呢香港特别行政区驻多伦多香港经济贸易办事处驻加西首席专员袁黄洁玲女士为我们做一个分享。有请凯瑟。
Thank you, Lisa. I just be very short and traditional Chinese medicine is very important. It shows the beauty of Canada, our multiculturalism, and we have Western medicine together with Chinese medicine here. And also, coming from Hong Kong, Chinese medicine is also very important in Hong Kong, and sometimes it is at the point that we need that kind of interaction between the West and the East, the Western medicine and Chinese medicine, to bring cure. And so I just want to congratulate President Lee and all the Chinese practitioners in BC and all of you here, wishing you a very successful TCM and Acupuncturist Cultural Week.
再见。好的，那接下来我也想请我们各位贵宾呢 ，so let me show your attention, refer your attention to the big screen. So we'll have a video greeting sent from China. The representative for Professor Liu Ruxiu, the Honorary Vice Chair of the 2023 World TCM and Acupuncture Cultural Week. 好，接下来我们现在呢送上的一段视频的致辞呢，是来自文化周荣誉副主席、共同主席、国医大师刘志明工作室的负责人刘如新教授的代表刘老来致辞。我们看一下大屏幕。
尊敬的各位领导、各位嘉宾、各位专家、朋友们，大家好！今天很荣幸能有这样一个机缘，与各位领导、嘉宾及来自世界各地的医学专家同道们共聚一堂，出席第3届世界中医药针灸文化周这一盛会。在此，我谨代表承办方刘志明国医大师全真工作室对大家的到来表示热烈的欢迎和诚挚的问候。中医是中国传统医学在几千年的历史长河中具有重要地位，在每次疫情发生的危难时刻都能力挽狂澜，使华夏子民安然度过危机，保护了大众的健康。新冠疫情爆发 已经过去了3年，实践证明针医在全球新冠疫情防治中发挥了巨大的作用，再一次证明了针医药针灸的正确性、有效性和先进性。针医不仅是中国的瑰宝，更是世界医学未来的发展方向，并受到了越来越多的关注和研究，也深受海内外人民的喜爱和推崇。把针医推广到更多的国家和地区，唤起更多民众，是我们每个针医人员的神圣使命，也是本次文化周的抽针和真正意义所在。本次文化周联合当地政府、社团、西医及世界各地针医界共同打造推广针医的系列活动，把针医推向社区、推向民众，转化为针医社区医疗服务的新模式。这是有建设性的举措，我也真心希望可以唤起全世界各地，让更多的人能够掌握针医理论和实践，探索针西结合，更好地为大众健康服务。有志者事竟成，只要全世界针医同道共同努力，必将迎来针药事业的空前繁荣与昌盛，造福全人类。最后，预祝第3届世界中医药针灸文化周圆满成功，祝大家身体健康，工作顺利，万事如意。
好，谢谢刘教授给我们送来的视频的祝福。好，我们接下来同样也是在线上的是文化周的名誉主席国医大师韦贵康教授。韦教授，您在线上了吗？So 贵康 ，want to make sure he is online. We don't have him. No, okay, so we'll just move on. 好，那接下来我们要进行一个非常特别的颁奖仪式了。首先呢，我要再次请出我们康厅长，他要为我们颁发的呢是特殊贡献奖。So we'll have a very special award presentation ceremony. So I would like to invite Minister An Kang to present in total actually 5 guests. So the first one is Mr. 李永忠。特殊贡献奖有请李永洲。好，也请我们的工作人员把奖状拿过来。好，谢谢。特殊贡献奖 Special Contribution to TCM and Acupuncture。好，接下来邀请牛华。然后邀请李荣刚，our chair, Professor Li。我们接下来要颁发的呢是中医药国际化奖的 Promoting the TCM Internationally Award. Also, Minister Kang is going to present. One of the guests, he can't be here tonight, so we'll have one beautiful lady. So she's going to receive one for herself, another one on behalf of the other guests. 好，那我们获得中医药国际化奖的获奖人员呢，是我们刘美长主席，远道来自美国的我们刘主席。今天下午的讲话呢非常的成功，感谢我们刘美长主席。那么他在美国呢推动这个中医药的这个立法30多年时间给我们的做了一个分享也是功勋卓著，恭喜感谢刘美长主席。 好，另外一个呢是要颁发给张德超，因为他没有办法来到现场，所以也请我们刘主席带领一下。刘主席，请留步。好，谢谢我们康厅长，也请康厅长留步啊！您今天晚上很忙，辛苦您了。好，我们接下来还有2个奖项，一个是组织贡献奖，还有一个是贡献奖啊。继续邀请我们康厅长，另外呢，也请我们李耀华审议员一起另外2位审议员他们是OK 好，那就 brother and sister，so a very special occasion。All right， 好，我们这个哇 ，that's a very special treat 好，那我们请我们康安李厅长呢和我们李耀华审议员一起为我们颁发的，首先颁发的是组织贡献奖的 Organizing Contribution Award。那么我宣读名字的贵宾呢，请你们一起上来啊，因为人员比较多，我们就不一一颁了。李文佩、高建莹、石金华、吴迪、Chris、鲁家贤、谢秀华。关正雄，好，请我们所有的贵宾 ，Can we please all come up together? Thank you。他们几位是获得了组织贡献奖，恭喜你们。好，一起上来，对，一起上来好吗？一起上来，哎，对的。
谢谢张队长。
拿过去，一起拿过去啊，节约时间，一起拿过去，没关系，就算全部拿过去没事，如果人不在现场，我们回头再后补啊，这样。无敌的还没有拿到，好，我们一起看一下镜头啊。一起看一下镜头好，谢谢。好，那么继续请我们康厅长和李耀华议员留步啊。我们接下来要颁发的呢是贡献奖的 Contribution Award goes to also when I call the name, can you please all come up？我们的获奖人员呢是李国卫、李木英、Michelle Lee、吴志新、张安婷、丁于欣、高远。钟子燕、徐涛、朱慧芳、周洁莹、Grace Lee 以及王燕飞。好，请几位贵宾一起到台上，谢谢，也恭喜他们，谢谢，恭喜所有的获奖人员，感谢。谢谢，谢谢。 我们所有的都留步啊，不要动，不要动。我们要所有的获奖人呢一起有一个大合影啊。OK，so now let's take a group photo with all the award winners。好，那刚才也请我们刚才几位得奖的贵宾一起到台上来，我们一起拍一张大合照啊，一起拍一个大合照。好，谢谢。可能要在前面摆一排椅子，好吧？在前面摆一排椅子啊，摆一下椅子好吗？就是我们请刚才获得特殊贡献奖中医药国际化奖，还有组织贡献奖的，以及刚刚我们颁的贡献奖的所有的贵宾一起到台上来，我们跟我们的颁奖嘉宾一起我们一起来拍个大Catherine 过来。好的，好。
最后一排往这边走一步。好。好。OK， 看其他人，谢谢大家啊，看其他人。
好，我们先请现场所有的贵宾一起在上面的先不要动先不要动，我们得奖的先不要动我们请现场所有的贵宾一起加入我们拍一个大合照，好吗？我们后面这个椅子可能也还要请工作人员帮忙一下，就是可能站在后面还得站一排，可能要站到那个板凳上。我们就把椅子。没关系，因为那项目结束了。
我站着。比较高一点是站着。行吗？您过来一点。It's okay， 把这颜色擦开，这颜色擦开，白色和黑色。这样就好了。
谢谢。那么也请我们康厅长和李荣刚主席呢留步。我们康厅长有一个支票要特别的赠送给我们主办方。So we have a special check presentation from Minister Ankang to present to the home of the TCM Society. 李主席，恭喜恭喜！好，我们也请我们的摄影师我们摄影师做好准备。我们康厅长特别有一张支票是赠送给我们，是捐赠给我们主办方的捐赠给不是赠送，是捐赠给我们主办方的。感谢感谢。谢谢谢谢 and congratulations, thank you, thank you. So next we would like to invite Mr. Liu Hua, the President of Canadian Community Service Association, to say a few words on behalf of the co-organizer. 好，接下来邀请加拿大华人联合总会会长刘华先生代表主办方发言。我相信刘华先生也准备了一张支票
Okay, thanks, leader. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the Honorable MLA Ankang and Michael Lee, Dr. Li Ronggang. On behalf of the Canadian Community Service Association, we want to continue to support TCM for the past, I think, a couple of years. Also, as a co-organizer, I invited all the guests attending on June 24th in Burnaby, Swangard Stadium. This week is also Chinese Cultural Heritage Week in British Columbia. 大家好，我是加拿大华人联合总会的会长刘华。那我代表这个主办方，我们是加拿大华人联合总会，也邀请所有在座的嘉宾和朋友们一起来参加我们在6月24号波尔米中央公园 Swangard Stadium 的中华传统文化周。中华传统文化周跟我们这个中医药这个文化周是一致的时间，每年都是这样的。那我想呢，我也是作为主办方邀请大家来参加这个盛会，不仅来体会我们中医药的这个发展，也体会我们中华文化在加拿大的这个发扬光大。那我替李老师也邀请一下大家，在这个6月24号呢，李老师他们的团队有10个摊位，大概有50名以上的博士和教授呢，给大家做义诊。That's free treatment, so very beneficial for everybody. 那我说的就不多说了。那我这里呢也代表华联会呢给这个 TCM 捐一个支票。好，希望我们能够推动medicine 在加拿大有更好的发展。好，谢谢大家。
谢谢。再次恭喜我们主办方，也感谢我们李荣刚主席。好，谢谢刘华会长。谢谢谢谢。好，那我们如跃跃欲试，觉得要抓紧这个时间了。 好，那接下来我们要邀请呢温哥华中华会馆理事长钱华女士为我们做一个分享。Next, let's welcome Ms. Helen Chen, the President of the Chinese Benevolent Association of Vancouver, to say a few words. Helen.
今天的那个李会长、中医界的各位代表，还有各位嘉宾，大家下午好。首先呢，祝贺第3届中医药针灸文化周圆满成功。像中医呢是我们的国粹，在加拿大的发展呢也是靠各位的大力推广的，所以呢，尤其是在这个疫情期间，我们都知道中医药发挥了很重要的作用，也让更多的加拿大人了解了我们的中医文化。而且呢，我呢也十分感谢呢，就是李会长当时在我们的春节的那个庆会上呢，专门也带领团队去进行义诊。他跟我讲呢，他自己都没有想到，原来有那么多的外国人也喜欢我们的中医，这是他没有想到，就说明我们的中医在我们的加拿大已经是生根发芽了，有很重要性。所以呢，再次呢祝会圆满成功，也祝大家有一个愉快的节日，谢谢，祝所有的父亲节快乐。
谢谢我们田主席，谢谢。好，接下来邀请呢加拿大华人社团联席会执行主席薛晓梅女士为我们致辞。Next, let's welcome Ms. Patty Shear, the Executive President of Canadian Alliance of Chinese Association. Say a few words.
尊敬的李会长，各位议员，尊敬的各位嘉宾，大家晚上好。首先呢，我代表加拿大华人社团联席会，祝第3届世界中医药针灸文化周活动圆满成功。那今天呢，刚才我们也听到了各位医生的分享，中医在我们国内是我们大家特别喜欢的一个医药的一个方式。那现在呢，在海外，在我们加拿大，这个中医药也发挥了他们特别重要的作用，而且也已经就是医疗保险这一块我们也已经可以做。所以说呢，我想我们也特别的支持我们在加拿大的这些医生，然后多多支持他们。好，谢谢大家。
谢谢薛主席，谢谢。Coming up, let's invite the professor from University of British Columbia, Dr. Rosalind Miles, to say a few words. 好，接下来让我们邀请来自 UBC 大学的教授 Rosalind Miles 给我们做个分享。
Good evening. Thank you so much for having me here with the Traditional Chinese Medicine Acupuncture Week. I'd like to acknowledge again that we're on the traditional unceded ancestral territory of the Musqueam people. I'm a visitor here from Lytton First Nation. I'm Intrakamak. Our language is Intrakamak Chin, and we would say Yedakshit. And then Squish Maj, which means good evening. My native name is Maj, which means first light day. It's an honor to be here to represent our people, and I really wanted to share. I teach Indigenous holistic health and wellness at the University of British Columbia, and we really focus on the spiritual, emotional here on these lands for 10,000 years, so for a very long time, so since time immemorial. And these teachings are really based on family and community values, and it's something that we share with the teachings here in the room. The intersections with traditional Chinese medicine is very similar to Indigenous health and wellness. One of the things I was asked to share was our strengths-based approach. So when we're working with work on that, we don't teach from a deficit base. We don't talk about what disease do you have, how do we treat it, how do we fix you. We always come from a place of what are your gifts. So it's very important for us to think of that as we take care of our community members, and that really helps with intrinsic motivation. So I took notes here, so I don't forget anything. So the other thing is really important. We really try to teach cultural sensitivity and cultural safety. So when people come into your practice into your room is you accept people where they're at with unconditional love. So when we think about, for example, downtown Eastside, we give love first, and then people will feel respected and they will want to have more of a relationship with you. We share the two-eyed seeing approach. So there's a marriage between indigenous ways of knowing and Western medicine. Or now we may want to look at increasing that to maybe 2 ears and 2 eyes to include traditional Chinese medicine. So I'd like to thank you for having me here. I'm part of a big campaign right now called Let's Move Canada. We have 23,000 participants today, and we're working together to help promote health and wellness on Turtle Island, which we call North America. So again, Kuksham, all our relations.
Thank you, thank you, Dr. Thank you, thank you. 好，非常感谢。好，谢谢我们Miles 教授给我们做的一个分享。他刚才也特别讲到他的这个原住民的背景啊，然后也特别用原住民部落的这个特殊的传统语言给我们大家分享了这个原住民在这片土地上，那么跟我们有一位贵宾。我们要连线一下，是文化周的共同主席，同时也是世界针灸联合会的副主席郑建华教授，他会在线上和我们做一个分享。Coming up online, we have the co-chair of the Culture Week, also the deputy chair of the World Federation of Acupuncture, Moxley Boston Society, Professor 郑建华。好，郑教授，您在吗？
The chairman, Professor Li Ronggang, and the president of Worfas, Professor Liu Baoyan, and all officers from both government from China and Canada, all committee leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Jack Zheng from Australia. So thank you, Professor Li, invite me to join this great event. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you, all of you, to support. And on behalf of Australia, Chinese Medicine and Acupuncture Society of Australia, and myself, I wish the third TCM and Acupuncture Week will be great, successful. And thank you everybody's support. 李荣刚主席、刘宝元主席，各政府领导，包括中国和这个中国驻加拿大杨总领事和这个加拿大政府官员和这个社区的领袖们，大家好，我是澳大利亚的郑建华。感谢李荣刚博士邀请我参加这个盛大的中医针灸文化周，这是我第3次参加了一直以来看到大家辛苦的工作，把这个平台搭建得非常的好，所以在此呢，请允许我代表澳大利亚中医药学会和我本人感谢大家的支持，感谢台前幕后和 committee member 的大家的辛勤的付出和努力。最后，预祝第3届世界中医药针灸文化周取得圆满成功，谢谢大家。
好的，感谢，非常感谢郑建华教授来自澳大利亚的给我们送上的祝福。好，接下来我们要继续给大家欣赏的一段视频，也是来自文化周共同主席、世界针灸学会联合会的副主席，世界中医药学会联合会的副主席吴彬江教授的致辞。Coming up, we're going to play a video from the co-chair of this year's Cultural Week, also the vice chair of the World Traditional Chinese Medicine Pharmaceutical Association Federation, Professor Wu Bingjiang.
这里是加拿大多伦多，我是加拿大安大略中医学院院长，世界中药学会联合会副主席，世界针灸学会联合会副主席吴滨江。新闻2023第3届世界中药针灸文化周将于6月18日举行，请允许我谨代表加拿大安大略中医学院对本届文化周的召开表示热烈的祝贺。继2021首届和2022第2届文化周的召开之后，加拿大中医之家与加拿大华人联合会再度携手召开2023第3届世界中药针灸文化周。本届文化周的主题是守正创新，引领发展。通过本次的活动，可以更好地继承和坚守正统的中药文化，遵守中药文化发展规律，并不断地融合创新，完善其发展模式，为加拿大民众提供更优质高效的中药针灸服务。最后，预祝2023第3届世界中药文化周圆满成功。谢谢大家。
好，谢谢吴滨江教授来自多伦多的祝福。那接下来我们要请出呢文化周共同主席、美国中医针灸联盟主席刘美长博士为我们致辞。Coming up, let's welcome Michelle Lau, the co-chair of the Cultural Week and also the president of American Alliance of Acupuncture. Say a few words.
尊敬的大会主席刘永刚教授，还有我们的这个在座的政府官员康女士跟Michael Lee 李耀华。还有很多他们已经发言的，我在这里仅代表美国中医针灸联盟向各位嘉宾今天致以我们最热烈的祝贺，也希望我们在这次这个文化周，我们能够共同合作。从美国我们已经在立法了，已经有50周年了，今年，那我们现在就是也跟加拿大的同仁们一起，就像我们的大会在第3届世界中医药针灸文化周，我们能够共同努力的弘扬我们的中医针灸文化，更好的服务我们世界各国的人民。好，谢谢大家。
好，谢谢，感谢刘博士，谢谢。好，接下来我们也邀请呢美国华盛顿州立大学医学院教授、加拿大全科医师学院院士、UBC 大学医学院临床导师、美家福医疗创始人宋建明教授为我们致辞。Coming up, Professor Song Jianming from the Washington State University School of Medicine. Say a few words.
Dear distinguished government official from Canada, and dear Ken, my pleasure and honor to be invited to be here to celebrate for the 2023 the Canadian and TCM and also acupuncture week, and to be as the physician, as the emergent physician and also general practitioner. First of all, we all the time talking about the healthcare and medicine without border. I'm sure also the TCM and also Western medicine, the collaboration is also unlimited and also no border. So first of all, second, as the owner of the Megafu Medical Clinic, I will be beginning the first step. That's why we did talking about with Professor Lee to beginning to let the TCM and Professor Lee their team called the Canada TCM Hub to beginning the practice in our Megafu Medical Clinic in Richmond and also North Delta Clinic. We will be give you 2 rooms for each clinic. So we're thinking about our the beginner with the first trial about the TCM to integration with the Western medicine. Hopefully this can be very beneficial for the Canadian patient and also Canadian, the healthcare. So thank you so again for your sincerity and my personal pleasure to be here to share with my experience and to learning from your people. Thank you so much. 首先非常荣幸的能够今天被那个李荣刚教授还有中国这个加拿大中医之家能够被邀请来这边参加这么一个非常好的一个盛会，也感谢加拿大各级政府的那个官员、康安利厅长，包括那个李耀华国会议员，能够还有就是说加拿大的中医之家，还有加拿大的各位的那个中医的同仁，能够在这边分享这个中医在这个医疗上面对患者的帮助，以及在对加拿大的这种健康上面，因为现在大家也知道加拿大非常缺医生，特别。
you